Hello to the LBA. Showing the last bit of the RTA. Yeah, I said last time I'm gonna do the last RTA video. But yeah, we have to show the good stuff right by the end of season, right? Anyway, let's go. First one.
Are you done playing hero? Would you go ahead and die?
Tip-top shape. It's time to test the limits of my magic. You shouldn't have come here. Now it's too late to escape.
This is one of the funnest fight I've ever had.
I'll go control this power. I can do it. Believing I might be helpful. That's what drives me.
Is it my time to shine?
You called for me. Time to pay up.
Stop right there!
A troublesome child. Is this really necessary? I'll do what must be done. My magic will throw you away. Would you like to be my next meal? This is getting old.
Oh, I love that
Shall
part.
we put an end to this little game?
Yeah, I just found out how good this unit is. The BM haste.
This is your last chance to back down.
It's unfortunate that he doesn't have any follow-up after reviving stuff, so
You
that
outlived your
they can heal.
usefulness. Now rest in peace.
Dare you? Can't we talk this out? I don't like fighting. Trust in my power.
How dare you interrupt my work? Let me give you a makeover. You'll look prettier after this.
Are you ready for your punishment?
A present for you.
Is this really necessary?
If it was any other unit other than those three, I would have lost that one, honestly, from this thing. They don't have enough damage. They all have high defenses and HP.
I'm not used to real combat, but that was alright.
Okay, let's go to the next one. This fight is why Protection Euphine is kinda good in situations. You just have to get the right team for her.
ruler of this land. Kneel before me.
I won't go easy, even on you. You shouldn't have come to me.
Can you keep up with me?
All those mitigated damage from that. Exactly.
I vow to love you.
Especially with ML Pera, they're basically you can't do the Mona thing most of the time.
Belong to me?
Shall I attack?
Like I said on my other videos, 250 Benya is just so good. If you can make her faster, even
Excuse
better.
me. Cut and slice.
I can do it too!
She can work as a CR bridge at the same time. You can also charge her scaling S3.
If you value your life, don't say I didn't warn you. Don't come any closer. I bite. Get that. I'll give you your orders.
You dare defy me? Your emperor? So careless. So naive.
Euphine, how are you here? I'm not your sister anymore. So forget I ever existed and leave.
I vow my life to you.
Luna, I miss you! I really enjoyed this!
Bunch of Sunday drivers. With me backing you up, losing ain't an option. Come on, let's go! For all the shattered names.
See, I get to do 2 S3s for Benya, just like that. So I should always consider building her speed if you can. Mine is still slow at 250. I've seen ones that are like 280 speed. I don't know why, but they still have 30k HP. Yeah, it's insane. So you want to counter CC defense teams? This is one of the best ways you can do so.
Is it time to draw my sword? Time to bring this fight to an end!
Still, that clueless face.
She basically just let in 4 units that would not care about debuffs.
Only but an illusion.
In this fight, the enemy banned the Boyang. So yeah,
Stay alert, no matter the foe.
honestly I think he should have banned the Lilibet or the Celine.
No, the witch is you.
For those who cannot lead.
Victory is within our grasp. Should I show you my secret weapon? It's not my fault if you get hurt.
I love Celine.
Someone to ride with?
Did you know that thing would have killed even if she missed?
Primed and ready.
Also nga, my Celine is built so she can kill enemies under 10k HP even at miss.
I vow to stand
That's
by
one of the
your
reasons why I love building her. Even though she's slow,
side. Those foes deserve better.
I just need to pair her with the protection. But in my honest opinion, a bulky Celine with decent speed and
You into pieces!
4k attack and 300 crit damage still is way better than this one.
Deny reality.
It's way more flexible, unlike this Celine build. So it's
This
not
will
really
be
that
the
recommended.
greatest show.
I just don't use her for long fights.
I vow to love you. Like I promised.
I fought a Bruiser Celine once.
By your side.
It was annoying,
Till death
and I got
do us
1v4 by that Celine.
You wouldn't beat me in a million
Brought you
years!
any comfort?
Okay, this is another fun one for me.
Worthless little creatures.
This is why I don't ban Barunka in RTA. There are a lot of ways to deal with her. One of the main ways to deal with her will be picking a Mortalix. I also banned the wrong character here. I should have banned the Genua.
No shame?
Even if it's a hunk of junk,
There was a
roaring back to
when
life.
on his draft, I accidentally banned the Wene instead of the Genoa.
Let my guard down! Ow!
Come back whenever. I'll always be waiting.
Allow me to show you.
Who's the king of these streets?
Raise your sword for me.
Tick barrier.
I'm really going to win this.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
By the majesty of nature, be humbled.
That's why we love Mortalix so much.
Now that I'm all warmed up, let's do this for real.
I hate that hero. Like ever since that thing got released, I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Huh? You trying to start something? Some help.
Don't let me down, fam!
Let's see what you can do.
You want to see?
Shall we test fate?
Here we go. Port bomb.
Not bad for
Incoming!
such a wretched being. Accept what you deserve.
Let my guard down!
It's time to test the limits of my magic. It's already too late for you.
You dare show your face? Let my guard down. Ow!
Been a while, Hera.
You may be worth my attention.
Let my guard down. Have you no shame? Let my guard down.
This is your last chance to back down. My magic will blow you away.
You're my baby sister, no matter what.
Better hold on.
Don't go flying off on me now.
How's RTA holding up?
She's primed and ready. Now floor it, full throttle. Have you no shame?
Miserable creature.
Come back whenever. I'll always be waiting.
Let's ride. You dare show your face?
You may be worth my attention.
Been a while. Hera?
Have you no shame? Assist me. Put my guard down. Ow!
Sorry. Guess I'm going
Can
on
you keep up with me?
first.
Take away the bodies.
Anyway, let's see if there are a few more. They're really good. Now here's the next one.
Are you going to provide some
Uh,
entertainment?
This is a really fun fight for me. I had lots of fun on this fight. He took the Mona.
Be afraid.
Fortunately, I have Knockwall built. This is why one of the reasons we built Knockwall and used her own artifact on her.
You don't deserve
This is one of the
my
good
mercy.
situations that she's really relevant.
Above all, a sharpened spear is a cruel truth. What a hassle this is. Your final image will stay with me forever.
Bam.
Now, let us begin.
It will end with the passing of a moment.
This is the manifestation of your karma. Is this really necessary?
Death has come for you.
See that reset over there?
厄介なものは
Yeah.
踏み潰してあげましょう。
Who's next? Flame. This is your last chance.
Now
to
here's
back
the
down.
best part.
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh yeah,
now
so
it's too late
sweet.
to escape.
Sweet.
Time to end our twisted fate.
Absolutely sweet. Now here's another fight. And this time is even more
True
crazy.
vessels
We have
capable.
Wene and Baroka on the enemy team. Actually, that's a really well protected death. I just
Those who
got
deny
lucky
their fate
on having Dilibet and Mort inside the fight. Honestly, I was expecting he would ban both. He banned the SSV.
I will lend you my strength.
How's RTA holding up?
Well, technically, I could have ended that earlier if I had the SSV though.
Only by the will of
Those
the goddess.
two stuff on the back, those three guys in the back are
There's
just
no
way
escape.
too soft. Yeah.
Meet again. Do you have a past that has brought misery upon you? Let me take you there.
Make my day.
Man, I hate Lidica so much.
Eternal sleep.
I want to ban her,
My time
but
to
there are
shine.
way more annoying units to deal with. Like Arena and Offland.
I'll always be waiting.
I don't like dealing with Offland because
Poetic
countering
justice
her
at its
kinda ruins
finest.
my drops most of the time. So I
You've
just
only
ban
got
her.
yourself to blame.
Hopefully, it's different this time. Feel free to scream.
You'll never see Offland get open unless I get to pull her and gonna be the one using her. Unless it's that situation, you'll never see Offland against me. Unless I get to open a draft that actually deals with her without messing up my lineup.
With me backing you up, losing ain't an option. You dare show your face? Let my guard down.
Ugh, what a has-been.
You'll pay for the dress you ruined. With your life.
No,
You're my baby sister.
nullifier
no matter what.
for you.
Too slow. All right.
See that? See that? That's why I hate that thing. That's why I hate Lidica so much, bro.
Guard down.
You dare defy
What's even
me?
crazier, she's better than the
Your
Moonlight
emperor?
counterpart.
Consider this an honor.
So annoying.
Who chased Tora away?
Us was.
Yeah, and that's why I love
Listen,
Voyang so much.
Shall we test fate?
Mort with Holy Sack's one of the best things in the game.
I will show you grace.
It's annoying to fight, yes, but it's also very useful
By
in many
granting
ways.
you death.
My guard down.
Witness the power of the chosen one.
Oh, really?
So careless. So naive.
Hit me? Have you no shame? Better bite down.
Great weather for one.
Take away the bodies.
Oh yeah, this is the first time
Heretics will be
I ever used the Destina in RTA.
Fight until you really?
She's surprisingly really
Only by
good,
the will of the goddess.
honestly. Though this fight would not be about Destina. It'll be something crazier.
Again, as expected. Since you came this way, I'll show you the other side of this world.
Your ruin fast approaches.
You may have noticed by now, why is my Celine so slow? Well, she doesn't have she only have four gears on her, bro. Only 4 gears on her, by the way. That Celine only has 4 gears. I don't have the boots and the chest.
Primed and ready. Now floor it. Full throttle.
It's gonna be this is one of the most insane clutch I've ever had in RTA.
In the light's name. Beast of the West.
The spiritual energy here. In the
Literally
blink of
just
an
there
eye.
just to grant the mortality buff.
Be careful.
Sometimes you just have to do what you can, I guess, and YOLO.
Grant me power.
This is how broken immortality
Only
buffs
when all
are.
dead will this end.
A crack.
Such a drag.
Hopefully, it's different this time. It's already too late to escape.
You hit me? Need someone to ride with? Stand straight!
Don't be afraid.
There we go.
Radiant One, for a miracle.
No one can
Full
escape.
HP!
Blade Dragon.
I shall present you with a chilling chaos. Save your breath.
What are you looking at?
Boom! Full HP, just like that.
Spiritual energy here. I'll make this painless.
Still, that clueless face. Shall we?
I'll assist you. Only when all are dead will this end. Flame. Who's next? So I'll become ash.
In the blink of an eye.
Fall to despair.
That Celine is on a broken speed set with ER main ring, if I recall.
I'm gonna meet again. Please assist.
I was experimenting with the effect resistance Celine at the time.
This painless.
Gosh.
The time has come to blight the world with horror.
What are you looking at? I've got this. May you rest in peace.
Yeah, you can say that this is one of the reasons why in a fight you either want to make a way to deal with Celine or just ban her completely. That's one of the reasons why I'm so scared of Celine whenever she's drafted. Especially when she's put on the unbannable. I don't care about all the other units, I'll just go for her. Like seriously. An unbanned Celine is a well-built Celine. They're that confident. This is why this one is why I never do cleave in RTA. I don't do completely cleave team na. I tried it during Ahwa's early release, so I had a difficulty going to higher your rank from the get-go.
Be afraid, sinner.
It was fun though. It's fun to cleave. If it goes well, it's hella fun. But the risk is just too high. You don't have the actual gears for it. In this case, I just had a
Sad about
better team
goodbye.
comp.
Because this was all for you.
I vow my life to you.
My AU Fin is on Orius protection set, while my MP Nav is on
Until death
Adamant Shield.
Would it be fine if I just got rid of everybody?
So even removing their stuff from MP Nav,
Give up any hope of making it back alive.
they still have two mitigation.
Witness the power of the chosen one. You shall never back down.
I vow to stand by your side. I vow to be your companion.
Are you proud of me?
I need to gear Zio with more attack, honestly. He has a few do gears, so yeah. This is our last
Is it my turn?
point for today. Also the last I've ever done GW, just for staying on the rank. So I don't need to win.
Don't treat me like a child.
See that? That's how good Belian is. Counter Belian with 200 speed. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. And once I get her imprint, she's gonna go 28k HP.
How should we do this? Are you ready? Don't forget this feeling.
She definitely needs resistance though. Her resist here is almost 100, I believe. Yeah, that Belian is counter resist.
You interrupt
And then my beloved
work.
Dilibet. My Dilibet here is running on counter turret at this point.
I'll cut you into pieces. Need someone to ride with? rejoice about the obvious.
I don't even know anymore.
Now let me show you the ones I've been using a lot on RTA. Number 1, Sylvian Sage Vivian. I just built her by the time I reached Master. I know, it would have been way easier to climb if I had built her earlier. She's easy to deal with. She's very easy to deal with. She almost never works unless you have 2 tanks with mitigation artifacts. So in case, even if one of them gets banned, you can still mitigate enough for her to survive. You need this artifact. It doesn't matter if you run her lifesteal or Destro or speed, you need this artifact in my opinion. For survivability, this is a really good artifact. Spirit Iceline. Here, I finally got her built just today. Actually. Yeah, I want to test this honestly, how this is gonna go. So far, this should work technically. It's basically a unstrippable attack buff after 3 turns. Then she gets this, so I basically get 20% more attack, just like that. Yeah. She needs better gear, I know. The attack, I don't think I can raise it even further. Yeah. Yep. I can mod that to crit damage, so I'll basically have more crit damage, and then this next week. Briar Witch. I use her on the early parts. I also use her sometimes when there's a lot of revival on the enemy team. It's not my Briar Witch is not that good. She doesn't death break without soul burn. It's not fast enough to do a speed cleave, and she doesn't have enough crit rate and 4k and enough attack, so I can do cleave with her alone. Yeah, her literal job is just to deal with Aflan. Sometimes Smart with the S1. Yeah, she's having injury. But yeah, pretty much that's just all that she does. Celine! My absolute cinema of a unit. I still haven't gotten her to 5k attack since I haven't gotten 2 more copies yet. And I plan to use the tickets and stuff for my Voyant. So yeah. I don't know how long before I can S her, but she's working really fine. Surprisingly, she's able to cut with just this speed. She won't be able to cut the 300 speed ones, I think, but yeah. Ahwa. I don't use her for RTA. There were times that I use her, but it's really rare. I mostly use her just for arena and stuff, so I didn't bother putting torrent on her anymore. And she doesn't kill a Barunka either way. Even if I give her 5k 350 on triple torrent, she doesn't kill Barunka, unfortunately. Especially on higher champion arena and above. Yeah, most Barunkas there I think have 3,300 defense and 20k HP for some stupid reason. I don't know how they do that. And still have ER too. So yeah, the most she'll do triple torrent with 5k 350 is just 17 to 18,000, give or take. That's if they don't have mitigation and proof of valor, which, you know, tough. Jack-O. Mostly for GW, I use her a bit on RTA. And I'd say she is pretty useful as long as Zio doesn't ban. This is my Zio. I'm not sure if my Zio is good, especially since he is missing 20 more speed. Why do I want him at 280? At 280, you're guaranteed to outspeed every single unit in the game. And most Zio as well in the game. Because most Zio won't have 280 speed. Especially those who goes DPS. His gears Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna make this 220 speed, 280 speed. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's like 4, 3, 5, 3. Yeah, that I don't. Yeah, maybe 270 at most, but I don't know how I'm gonna make him 280 speed. Maybe if I get 20 speed on every, but plus speed on every gear. But yeah, he kind of works fine like this. More flexible. Once I get this stuff, it'll be around give or take 180 effectiveness with this thing and the Jacko stuff. BBK. Do I use her a lot? No. I only use her when I feel like enemy is gonna use her, and my draft kind of fits in a line with her. You'd want this stats on a counter resist, not a destruction one. To be honest, counter is better. Lone Wolf Feyre. Lone Wolf Feyre, I prefer her tanky than the DPS one. The DPS one, if it doesn't evade, she's dead. This one, even if she doesn't evade, she's gonna live through a Celine because she has 1.5k def and 25k HP. And the case that she does evade, well, she's gonna be even more annoying. She's gonna get max stack of her passive over here. Yeah. And she cleanses. Really good. Dragon Bride Senya. I wanna SSS her sometime so she can get 31k HP, and then this thing when it gets maximum break. I'm gonna maximum break this during the Epic Dash event. And I'm going to give every single selector of artifact for this. Tonight Pylis, another counter to Aflan. Does she work? She works real good. That is only if she's paired with Elena. Otherwise, Aflan can nuke her after. Two dual attacks. Mona, just general Mona stuff. I didn't go 300 speed on her because I can go 290. But I prefer the bulk and the effectiveness so that even if there's a Belian, it won't matter because I'll still have a chance to shield them. Urban Shadow Shoe. Missing 20 speed. General, I think Shoe should be 280 speed. Doesn't need crit damage, just crit rate maybe for damage. You prefer more HP bulk and you don't prefer to focus on HP bulk and speed in my opinion. Then go for Lie Artifact. This is good for mitigation. And because I use crit. But if you're gonna build her without crit, oh, that kinda sucks. Why would you build her without crit though? Some run her speed pen with this. So I prefer Laya. Always annoying when you get sealed by this thing. Albedo. Mitigation, that's all she ever does. It's good for removing debuff, removing buffs, and then putting a ER check with a 100% chance. Basically, if any of the stuff lands, the spell or any debuffs done by her, the enemy definitely is debuffable by most units. Liti. My guildmate see that she is meta, but I got to drop her that much. Especially because she's slow. You want faster and more HP. Effectiveness and ER, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, especially effectiveness. She kind of lands this anyway, regardless. You just need to proc this thing. Belian. Must use for arena defense or GW defense. She is good in certain RTA matchups. If you pick her, make sure she's in unbannable and enemy doesn't have FCC. Or you're gonna be forced to ban FCC most of the time. That's pretty good. I need more ER I don't wanna want the effectiveness. I need better pieces here and there. Yeah. Triumph is the best artifact for her. I think this is the best build you can make for Belian. Counter HP or counter resist. Why? Well, her only job is to stay alive and counter cleave. So yeah. Lionheart Sermia. The gear I have on her is not her actual gears. This is the gears for after the balance patch. Yeah, I already geared her for the balance patch. The balance patch will make her harder to gain defense, defense. So yeah, you might want to start experimenting with the use of Laya. Yeah. These are not her original gears. Some of her gears I moved them to other units because I don't really use her that much. She's still good. She is good for this. And the cleanse. Also the cooldown resets. Yeah, she's really good. But very situational. Have Ori! Do I use her? I use her twice in RTA. I use her mostly in Arena and GW. This is the best setup for her in my opinion. If you can get the stats, better go Pentorrent Immune. Why Immune? Because you need the buffs for the Cascade. The bonus 4k additional damage. She's mostly used for nuking stuff like Mortalix. If you hate Mortalix, you have to build this unit. It's the best counter for Mortalix in my opinion, in terms of DPS. Then Wind Rider, of course, for more buffs. Why not Alexa's Basket? Because Alexa's Basket isn't 100% chance. Okay? And this thing buffs attack. So yeah. If she managed to kill someone on first turn, the second is definitely gonna kill someone. Last Rider, I don't use him. Unfortunately. I don't have him geared properly. He has the bulk. Not enough defense though. Not enough speed, and definitely not enough ER, and there's wasted stuff over there. So you'd want her... you'd want him with HP. I'm sorry. I must use I don't use guys, use most of the time. This is the only artifact that I think is advisable for him overall, because you would be using him against the AoE teams. So yeah, either this or you go whatever mitigation artifact, or 3F if you're cleaving with him. Why would you cleave with LRK on 3F though? There's way better units for that. Yeah. Is it still worth building? Heck yeah. Yeah, I have the skin. I just don't like it. I kind of prefer this one. This thing might be cool, but I kind of... Not as this is kind of cool, but you know... Yeah. Nako! My favorite archer. Man, she's so good. Mine is not well built. She's missing 40 speed, yes. Most Knackwall are at 280 to 300 speed. This thing is not max limit break. And then I'm missing... I don't have 200 effectiveness. Would have been nice if I have. I just slapped Spirit Gear on her, honestly. Yeah. I even have ER. I originally built her with ER, but yeah, I went effectiveness instead because ER doesn't freaking matter. I'm just using this right now for speed stuff, and I don't think there's anyone else who could benefit from this other than her. If someday I can build her better, maybe with ER effectiveness, yeah, that would be awesome. Justina, counter speed with 175 effect resistance. I'm missing 25 ER. We'll see how I go. Honestly, I don't think it matters though. But fun fact, she gets this effect resistance increased by 60%. And this 175 ER, and she still gets the buff without ignore resistance. I know, ER is a joke. Yeah, mostly for counter and stuff. I put the here, as you can see, dispel 1 debuff. Is my most flexible SW in my opinion. Laya, I already showed her before. I can currently use the Warhorn, so we get more stuff and not exactly fast, but when stuff gets annoying, you can take a turn. Yeah, if you're going for this, not her own artifact, you'd want ER. That's also a reminder. Elvira. Almost never use her at all. So she's good. Like, real good. If enemy picks Yenya, just pick her, put her unbannable. That Yenya would be absolutely useless. No kidding, especially if they forgot to draft 2 Earth units on their draft. Because they're trying to counter other drafts because they can't do stuff with Yenya anymore. You basically gotten rid of like 3 units from their draft just by drafting her. So yeah, it's really good. Especially if she lands the stuff. Yeah, this. Yeah, that thing's really annoying. Especially for bruiser Rish teams. Tortaria. I'm experimenting with wait. Speed. Oh well. Anyway. I'm experimenting with her. I used to build her with much tankier stuff than this. In my opinion, you need 200 effect on her. Consider that, or you build her semi DPS. Most of the people I know who uses her builds her on injury DPS. So yeah. Page balance is on. 1 second. Okay, I'm back for the short post. Page balance is done. I built him, but I don't use him. He's going to get a buff. Depending on the buff, I may mola him or not. Honestly, I tried using him 3 times after gearing him. It's good. He literally messes up speed players lineup. Especially with this artifact. I basically have almost 200 effect resistance and 150 effectiveness. Yeah, it's insane. I need more HP though. I think 20k HP is bare minimum for him. And as much defense and then this stuff. But this stuff are the priority. This, HP, and 250 speed in my opinion. 250 speed is pick. 230 speed is for bare minimum. Assuming you got all the other stats correct at that point. You'll see I didn't. I'm using spare gears. Yeah, those free gears. They're all free gears. What it is with the book. Yeah, I went with book on her instead. It's useful because people don't expect her to have book for some reason. Anti-cleave. And I used her twice. And those 2 times I used her, she won. She can kill units if she counters with this amount of damage. I originally have her on attack torrent, but I went for effectiveness instead. You can see. Yeah. ROL. I don't use her anymore. So there are times I still do. When I lost my mitigation knights in GW for some reason, I put Adamant in here. Conqueror Lilias. I just gear her in the case that I actually need her vigor buff. So Aram pretty much does everything that she has to. So yeah. Seriously, if you're gonna ask me if you're gonna build Conqueror Lilias or Aram, just build Aram. She's getting buffed, and this thing will now death break. I have built this thing on left breaks now, and then this thing increases combat readiness. So she might become useful again. I don't know. But her getting buffed, we can say that maybe, just maybe, they're gonna build more units who kinda benefits from vigor. So yeah, it might turn off to be another Conqueror Lilia's Aram meta. Dini. Just an absolute copium of a unit for me. I can't get her to 200 DR, and I can't get her to 250. This build would have been okay if this was counter resist on that speed. I've seen before someone build her like that, but for speed, you want this 250 or higher. You pair her with Alenov, of course. This is really good, by the way, against Aflan. Her 50% prediction resistance is just so good. Yeah. Her best artifact is her own artifact. I do not have it, so I had to bear with this. If I had that artifact, I probably would have won the DR. Almost. Her gifts are not so good. Yeah, this right side are getting replaced sometime. Maybe this one not. Yeah, most of them are gonna get replaced. Boyang! I got her from the ML5 ticket from the premium Moonlight Summons in the Epic Dash. Is she worth the build? And you can get her to 4.5k attack and 300, almost 300 crit damage. Obviously I couldn't. It's gonna work wonders. She does her job really well, which is dealing with light units. With my stats, I managed to kill a Mortalix with this thing on burn without Mola. Right now I'm molaing her, but I don't have the molas for it. Okay. I am broke. Free to play problems, yeah. Mediator Caverick. Do I use her? Do I use him? I used him 4 times. I used this artifact because I have nothing else to slap on him. Yeah, mostly for the release and stuff. And if the enemy has Death Break on this stat line, he can nuke anyone with this. Which is kinda dumb. You wanna know why? Because they're making an EE that makes this thing unable to crit and land. What's it called? Heavy blow. Basically, you get one shot. No matter how low the HP of the enemy is, you cannot defeat them with this anymore. Which is so dumb. I don't know why they did that. They could just put the ignore defense, the penetration defense, and remove the thing. That would have been good. But no, they had to put the can do heavy blow and can crit stuff. So yeah, I'm never getting that. Unless the scaling is good. Don't get the E even if it gives 10 speed. I mean, who even builds a high speed Carrick? If they do build a high speed Carrick, they're risking a lot of stuff. Unless they're confident for a Zeo follow-up with this guy. I guess that can work. Well, the Asian and Korean players will probably figure something out with that speed buff thing. Yeah. Alencia. I don't really use her that much. Other than GW, but the only time I ever use her is if Mortalix is, you know, oof. Ocean Breeze Luluka. Anti-cleave. That's literally all she does. Just to counter cleaves. Aram. Anti-Harsetti and Bridger. Or Double Mort or SSB cleave. She's good. She's really, really good. I wanna build her on protection set, not gonna lie. But yeah. I don't want at least 20k HP on her. With enough bulk and speed. ER and effectiveness, I'm not so sure. Some people build her with high effect, no ER. In my opinion, I kinda prefer her with ER. But she gives immunity, why would you want ER? Yeah, once your immunity is gone and she's stunned, and in case instead of being able to push someone, Up? Yeah. Good luck with that. Rowana, General Rowana stuff, just stands there menacingly, and he has the entire team, and it gives him a lot of CR push. That's why not. Dilibet! I love her. I absolutely love this unit. I built her with Proof of Valor. I don't take it to plus 15 for various reasons. One of the reasons will be because I prefer getting the Mystic stuff. And then, yeah, Counter Torrent. It works surprisingly well. He doesn't have 2k, she doesn't have 2k def. It doesn't matter, she doesn't need 2k def. You wanna know why? She does enough damage to nuke most softy DPS. Yeah? And she has enough defense to be decently bulky, do damage, and not get nuked by an Ahwa. Yeah, that's right. I always pair her with one or two units with 2k defense. That's the other reason why I don't build her high defense. No, honestly, it's just an excuse. It's just something I found out later on how convenient that I don't have 2k defense. I was trying to get 2k defense until I figured out, oh yeah, there's an Ahwa. And I'm using her for anti-cleave. And most cleavers now use Ahwa. So yeah, she's basically designed for that. I guess there's a success from failure. Yang Senya, she just stands there menacingly and does whatever. Boost Mort. Boost whichever Earth DPS you wanna do. Unkas and Bellona. There was one time somebody drafted name na Candy. And I just pick her on the unbannable and I freaking lost the entire game. Her best artifact is Sigurd Sight, but I don't really use her much, so I put Pipet Lance. Though from my E7 calculator experience, apparently this thing is the best artifact for Ahwa. As it turns out, because it always absorbs heals. So basically your Ahwa heals every single time instead of just 50% HP. So you won't have to worry that, oh no, my Ahwa is 100 HP higher before 50%. So she's not gonna do that anymore. That's not anymore. I'm gonna get this one MLB of this and then I'll put it to Ahwa. Then maybe I'll put the Sigurd Sight on her again. Hey Yufin! My most invested unit. Yeah, it was not SSB. People were asking me, is it really worth it investing on ML Vivian that much? No. Didn't even invest stuff on her. I just slap random stuff on her that I have spare because I can't build the units I really want to build, like Galalilias, because stuff keeps rolling on crit rate. Speed and crit damage keeps dodging me for some reason. Yeah, just like this. Once I get one more copy, I'll get this to 2k defense. I'll mod some stuff and then I'll reach 24, 20. Maybe try to get 25. I'll replace this. If I get a better ring with crit rate, no ER, just speed, and then maybe defense here and flat HP here or something. I wish I had Torrent. But I'm running protection set. Would you really want turns in this case? I doubt it. So yeah, I think either HP, crit if you want crit, HP, some build her ER. Yeah, she does almost the same damage whether she crits or not if she doesn't have crit damage anyway. The ideal protection set would be protection ER with 30k HP, 2k defense, and as much ER as possible. So she doesn't get death break and she stays as a mitigator with this thing. Yeah. Mort! Did I say more? He just stands there, counters, runs some big barrier, and then pretty much puts everyone to sleep. Because why not? And then this annoying little thing. Wouldn't faster ones be better? Yes. Faster morts would have been better if you can get 30k HP or higher and 100% crit rate. Honestly, he doesn't need crit damage. He doesn't damage at all. From my experience, he nukes anyways as long as it crits and has 30k plus HP. Your main goal here is just get bulk and then land the fear. If you don't land the fear, a mort that doesn't do fear is not a mort. That's a fodder. Okay? Nivikata and Landy. I used to use her. She was one of my favorite units. She still is. I still use her. Just not as much. Yeah. Anti-glaive mostly. Oh yeah, she's also good for Wene. But this is not gonna be our artifact. Yeah. If you're going against Wene, you'd want for what's it? Pretty sure I have it here. Wait. 5-star. Oh yeah, I use this for reduction because we're definitely gonna focus her. Elbrace is not exactly reliable. Also, even if she does Elbrace, it's kinda risky. So I prefer the mitigation. Though ideally, you'd want something that kinda survives when with her. There's an experiment I'm going to do with her sometime. Once I build it, I'll show it to you guys. It should be able to counter most counter comps about there, and maybe Captain Landy will be relevant again. But until then, yeah, I don't. Ravi, I use her for Golem. That gear, and you only use her for Golem? Yeah, I only use her for Golem. That's pretty much all I use her for. She's good. She's really good. Especially against Dini and stuff. But yeah, you can just nuke her heavily. Moon Bunny, just Moon Bunny stuff. Counter cleave. Yeah, getting rid of their souls when they thought they freaking banned the Bellion. Yeah, that's so satisfying, you know. Like, huh? Where did my book souls go? Yeah, I took them. So this is why it's always good as a cleaver to make a cleave that doesn't require an attack skill. There'll be some tricky niches like this one. I doubt many people have this artifact, and most of the people who have this artifact actually knows how to use this properly. So yeah, good luck with them. Fene. This is good, really good. This is not the best build for her. In my opinion, you'd want more attack, more def, some HP, around 20k HP, as much attack as possible, and defense. Speed should be 200. Crit damage 300 is fine, I guess. Yeah, pretty much it. And build her on injury. 10. It's good sustain. And pretty much kill any bruiser after 5 turns. Yeah, actually, not even 5 turns. Maybe 2 or 3 is enough. Elena. Anti-cleave. That's her only job against Ran and stuff. And Rowana. And anything that just do AoE attack. So yeah. Empinab, she just stands there. She literally just stands there until she gets returned cleanse and somehow counters. There's no more. Veronica, GW, never uses her for RTA. I mean, if anyone picks Amiki and BBK, I either ban them or I just ignore them completely until I can kill them. Ambitious Tywin, I got him during the Epic Dash event. Actually, I have no idea how to use him properly. I built him counter pen with this. Why did I use a hit chance hard solid penetration defense? You ask? Aflan, that's why. Yeah, exactly. That force hold removal is really good. So I went on builder counter, yeah. Yeah. Only job is to cleanse and do teeth damage. With Little Queen Charlotte, I use her. I just don't have her gear right now. I don't know why. There we go. Geared again. I use her for GW and Arena. RTA, I haven't used her for a long time. But she's good for her job, to nuke dark units. You'd want 4k attack on her. Or at least 3.5k attack if you're going the bulky side. But if you're going for the fast side, 4k 300. 4k 300 or go home, and then as much speed as you can. Angelica, yeah, I don't use this guys. I used to use this against Wene until I figure out for some reason that his passive doesn't activate until you do the rupture, and he usually dies after the rupture. Enemy doesn't have any AoE, so yeah, kinda sucks. Hey Ravi, she needs a rework so badly. Not gonna lie, she was so good. I still think she has potential. So for Dark Warrior, I think Emelaria takes that place way too good. Arya, I don't use her. I don't have the gear to make her usable in RTA. So yeah, Rem. I used her one time for anti-Wene, but she didn't work as good as I expected it to. Especially on most drops. Yeah, she. Maybe if I give her better next time. Zahak, not used. Not used. This stuff with the star stuff I plan to build. Yeah. I'm playing the game for so long, I still haven't built a Mickey. Fuck a Mickey. No, I don't, I hate her. I hate fighting her. And I don't want to try building her because I know she's not gonna work out for me. Yeah. Vivian, PvE, arbitrary PvE, friendship farming, adventurer Ras for constellation, PvE. Okay, this guy. I use him when Benya is banned. If enemy took away my Benya, I use this and then pair it with my SSB or whatever DPS. Most of the time it's gonna be SSB or Zeo. Yeah, Zeo does quite some damage, so yeah. Good mitigation, especially this. Landy. Constellation. PvE, I think it's mostly PvE at this point. Yeah, it's mostly PvE. So yeah, that's all that I have done for this RTA season. Wow, that took an hour. Anyway, I hope I was able to share to you properly how I do my stuff. If you're planning to climb higher than Master, like or Champ, I think you should start investing into here, honestly. It's gonna be hard without anyone to cut off the speed tuning of enemies, so yeah. I mean, we have 300 speed chokes and 300 speed anything now, so yeah. Good luck. If anyone tells you that your gear is bad, that reaching this rank is just easy and stuff, well, they were lucky enough, I guess. But yeah, just trust the process. Build your units. Honestly, I don't see any reason to climb higher than Master unless you're up for the competition or the frame. So yeah. Good luck and bye. Yeah, this definitely the final video of RTA this season. Anyways, that's all for now. Bye. Oh yeah. I've been meaning to ask this for a long time too, since I don't know much stuff about this. If you have any opinions and suggestions on how maybe I can make videos better, feel free to leave on the comments. If there were any issues that I fail, obviously, to notice. I don't mind being told. Like they say, enjoy failure. How will you ever be successful if you never failed? If you've been successful from the start, the moment you fail, you're gonna fail miserably. So, a million fails for one thing is much more better than never failing at all. That is all. Bye!